ZOA Energy is a better-for-you energy drink powered by great taste, electrolytes, B and C vitamins, zero sugar, and caffeine from green tea and green coffee. Get out!
You may have seen their new campaign recently. It's packing lots of BDE, that's Big Dwayne Energy, and it features someone we may all know. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Ever heard of him?
When you drink ZOA Energy drinks, it gives you Big Dwayne energy, the swag, the confidence, and energy to help you conquer your day.
With flavors like Tropical Punch, Frosted Grape, and a new flavor exclusive to 7-Eleven, Mango Splash, it's hard to pick a favorite.
My favorite, personally, I like the blue can. I grab a Tropical Punch. I like it to take me away to a tropical paradise while also giving me the energy to do my splash bouts.
Available on Amazon and at a store near you like 7-Eleven, Costco, and more.
For more info, go to zoaenergy.com. That's ZOA Energy.com.
Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's obviously most crucially integral to the fabric of our very nature. Today we talk about...
And we go, whoa, this is what you call a glory hole?
I like the loud farts, dude. I like the...
I'm the one who knew Gus Gus. Fuck y'all. Y'all aren't Disney. I know Disney.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Can I show you guys something?
We're back. Whoa, Adam.
You guys even know what this symbol is, dude? Do you even know what this symbol is?
SEAL Team 6? Is that?
No. It's a new
Corinthians?
Okay, Corinthians. Christian rock.
No.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Should I go?
Los Angeles
Whoa.
Clippers.
Oh, yes.
That's their new.
Sure.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I do. Not good.
It looks like a cock ring from Saw.
Yeah. It looks like something you put your dick in and then you can't get it out of it.
Yeah, cock ring from Saw.
Like you try and pull it and it's worse, but if you leave it there, it just kind of becomes part of your dick.
It's like a Chinese, what do they call it? The Chinese finger trap. Yeah, but for the cock.
Okay, no, not this time.
And what is Chinese? Yeah, those are my favorite.
You better not do this shit. I'll stop the podcast.
I like those Chinese finger traps.
Adam, have you heard? Because the back logo, that ship, it's weird because it...
Yeah, I think that's tight.
But it kind of looks like a yacht. That's the problem, is it looks like a yacht.
It's supposed to, right?
No, if you really analyze it,
well, it's supposed to look like a ship.
It's like those are the sails.
Well, Clipper isn't.
But it looks like a yacht off first glance. We're talking about the Los Angeles Clippers logo. If we haven't said it aloud.
Yeah, the new Clippers logo.
Yeah.
Yes.
The new Clippers logo. Yeah, I'm a little indifferent. I understand. I guess when they talked about changing the name change, people were adamant that they did not want a name change.
Who's people? People internally or outside of Philadelphia?
Philadelphia. This is the Los Angeles Clippers.
I know. It's a joke from last week. I don't know if you remember.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's too long ago.
I love it.
This is internal.
No, this is a
Gen Pop people.
A Gen Pop survey that they did
on Clippers.com.
And it came back and it was overwhelmingly positive that they didn't want to change the name.
Because why?
Okay.
In your estimation of why anyone would give a fuck to hang on to the name Clippers?
History.
Well, I think it's because if you've been a fan of the Clippers for so long, you want to win as a Clipper. Because you've been the person that people have kicked and they've thought that your team sucks and
even if you go to the games, they don't let you on the court.
Wow, dude. That was security that wasn't the Clippers. The Clippers people are very nice to me, but
that was probably a Lakers security.
I guess I might
be a Laker fan, that guy. But
how long have the Clippers been an LA team?
Since like 86 or something.
Yeah, and then you know what? 86 them. 86 the name.
Great year. Okay, wait a minute.
Yes, points.
That's a long time.
I guess I'm just like, you're such a second fiddle. No, I don't know. I'm like, who fucking cares?
Yeah, but the thing is they don't. I know you don't care because you're not a Clipper fan or really a basketball fan besides women's college basketball.
Yeah, but like, I understand the
Hold
Lakers. Lakers ain't going nowhere. Are there any lakes around here? Nope, but keep them because they're historical.
Right.
Well, for sure, because they've won championships. But I think the thing is Clipper fans, they want to keep the name because they want to then win a championship under their banner.
Mm.
And if you change the name, then it's like it's almost a stamp of like, if you're a Clipper fan, you meet another Clipper fan, you're like, oh, we've been through it. We've had our ups and downs.
Right.
We've
It's a tortured existence.
we went through the bad days, the good days, the worst days.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a very racist owner. We've had maybe the coolest owner in sports history in Ballmer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now I think we're turning the page. So I think that's why.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
No, it makes sense. Adam, your mic's out.
It doesn't seem like a team that matters as far as a name like that, like Chicago Bears, New York Yankees, like these historically, like Boston Bruins, like where it's it. Clippers, I'm like, why don't you guys switch it up and maybe you'll win, dude?
Well, you could maybe shake a curse loose or something, but I think with sports, changing anything in sports is weird to me. Like the fact that like some rules are starting to get changed with like kickoffs and footballs, it just messes up all
I like that new rule.
but it messes up all the stats from the past. Like if the sport is flawed, like that's just it. But now you can't compare half the fun of like
You never could compare though.
but you could.
Because everything's changing all the time. No, because people are playing on like turf now, and it's like, well, so the game's way faster. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I don't like that. I think they should wear meat helmets and fucking play on dead grass.
yeah. I mean, look, as you guys know, we're going through this with swimming as well. There's things that change all the time.
Oh,
Technology.
no.
Who cares?
Paul Biederman still's got the record in the 200 freestyle from a swimsuit that's been illegal for 20 years, guys. What are we talking about here?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I guess my thing is who gives a shit, dude.
No, but you can't compare it anyway.
It's
It's like when
science.
people talk about LeBron versus Jordan. It's like LeBron's using moves that didn't exist when Jordan played, but Jordan changed the game in his day. Like, you know, like it's irrelevant.
Apples to oranges.
The rules change. It doesn't really bother me all that much, but
Yeah, I get it.
I'm pissed now.
the name changes for the fan base.
Yeah, it sucks.
I understand. For the fan base, for other people that aren't fans, yeah, obviously, who gives a shit? Why do you care?
But then you just end up going to Mitchell and Ness and getting some throwbacks. Like nobody gives a fuck. What are the Oakland A's going to be called in Vegas?
Probably the Las Vegas A's. Yeah, it's tragic. It sucks, and I feel very hurt by that. I feel backstabbed, betrayed. I want.
Get over it. Even the players don't give a fuck. Like those are the people who really don't care.
Well, the players don't give a fuck because then they get to live in Vegas instead of Oakland.
Oakland.
Like Oakland sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's nice parts.
okay, Blake. Where?
Jack London Square is lovely this time of year.
I would have loved if you, when we were on tour, when we stayed in Oakland, if you would have showed us the nice part. Because remember, security like had to take us to like walk down the block. They're like, don't go outside. And we're like, the hotel? And they're like, yeah, just stay close to the building. Stay close to the building. What does that mean?
Like literally keep a hand on the building.
Keep a hand on the building. Don't
And
let anyone talk to you.
Do not.
Gross.
It's okay. We had a great time. Durs
We did.
ducked out, but we had a lot of fun.
Clippers. I did. Family emergencies are the best.
Get over.
Yeah, Clippers. I don't know. Because you're dealing with all these like logo changes anyway. So just like,
I'm trying to think of the best.
I don't know. Clean slate. Sick jacket though. I dig it.
It is kind of fire.
I do like the jacket, and I bet the emblem is I'm gonna end up liking it.
The cock ring from Saw.
Yeah, the cock ring from Saw. I'm gonna end
Yeah.
up liking it. I didn't mind the LA and then the C wraparound, which
Yeah,
people
cool.
like hated. People are like, oh, That's ugly. And I was like,
yeah. And we're posting that now to YouTube. I don't even know what that is, but
yeah, I think a lot of people know what that is.
You can't please everybody. You can't please
Nobody
everybody. You know, you
Yeah,
just gotta fucking.
what is the Arizona hockey team is moving to Salt Lake City? Are they keeping their names? The like Coyotes or whatever?
I don't know.
That I don't know. Yeah, that's a good. And they're moving to Salt Lake City. I didn't even know this.
From Phoenix to Salt Lake.
Can we play a fun game? If the Clippers changed their name, what would you name it?
Oh.
Well, see, it makes sense because LA, there's a lot of boats here. You know, we're on the ocean. There's like a lot of marinas. There's ships. It does make sense that we are the Clippers. The Lakers make less sense.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I just said if they did change the name, what would you think would be a very apropos, to use one of your new words, name for a Los Angeles basketball team?
Well, I don't know. If I was a
here we go.
I see a smirk.
I like it too. I think I'm going to say the same thing.
I see a smirk forming, and I like.
Is this a naughty thought?
I like what's coming.
Is this a bad boy naughty thought?
No, dude, no, because I have my word of the day, and I was trying to slip it in right here, but now I know I can't because you guys are obviously gonna catch it.
Fuck it, maybe.
I
like how he's like, I'm not going to say it because I know you guys will catch it. Why don't you use it in a sentence? Because you can, right?
Well, of course I can, but then it'll be the big word in the sentence, and
Let's hear it.
That shit's important.
Well, I'm going to slip it in later, and you guys won't know, okay?
You won't even know. Well, okay,
you won't even know, dude.
Now throw out like a kind of a false flag here for the name, and we'll go, oh, was that the word of the day? But then it won't be.
Tyrannical.
I don't even like this game because I don't want to change the name of the Clippers, so I don't even want to.
Okay.
I don't even want to spitball on possible names, okay?
Will you put us on mute, and then Blake, you can go.
So are they still Los Angeles, or because they're relocating to like Inglewood, right?
Oh my God, let's move on. Yes, I just said, what if they did change the name and not just the logo? What would you name it?
Well, you could be the Inglewood
bacon wrapped hot dogs.
Bacon wrapped hot dogs.
That's kind of hard
because we're up to no good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The Inglewood bacon wrap hot dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good.
It's pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
You've never had it so good. Yeah, that is pretty good. I don't even know if I want to go. I feel like
that's not fair.
Yeah, we should switch the Clippers, the name that has been for it was the Clippers in San Diego too, so it's been a very long time they've been the Clippers. So yeah, we should change it to the Bacon Wrap Hot Dogs. We should build a $2 billion stadium to change the name to the Bacon Wrapped Hot Dogs.
It's funnier.
Jerseys are flying off the shelves. Dude, that's like, there's so many like minor league teams that have really cool names, like Modesto Nuts. Those are pretty sick.
That is sick.
Well, the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes.
That's pretty hard. Bakersfield Blaze, RIP.
Better than Clippers. Quakes is better than Clippers.
Quakes is cool. I like Quakes.
Until there is a huge earthquake and a lot of people die, and then you're like, rebrand.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flame.
I disagree. And when we win the championship this year,
okay,
then you guys will all eat your words, and Clippers will be cemented as one of the great teams in NBA history.
I like that for you. I like that.
Yeah, I think. And then if they don't, sorry, I meant to say when they don't, what? Then what?
And then we just keep on sucking. But it's like I'm a Nebraska Cornhusker fan. We haven't been good for 20-something years.
Can I tell you something about the Cornhuskers?
I'm still going to root for them. You know what I mean?
Great name. Not trying to change that at all. Love that.
Cornhuskers is cool. I like that.
They don't need to change it.
I think a lot of people would disagree with you and say that that's a stupid fucking name, but I don't. I like the name, but it is.
But it's super duper Nebraska.
It's super duper Nebraska. Yeah.
I thought it was shucking corn. What is the difference between husking corn and shucking corn?
That I think it's the same. A shuck and a husk.
Brought to you by Zoa Energy Drinks, and we're back. I don't know. It's farming shit.
Yeah, it's farming shit.
Maybe husking is like cutting it down, and then shucking is when you actually like peel the the leaves off the corn.
The husk is what you're peeling.
Brought to you by Zoa Energy.
Yeah.
Hot.
When you can't answer simple questions, Zoa Energy Drink.
Okay, so it is the same thing. Anna just put in the chat, husking corn is the act of removing the husk from the corn ears. Another term for the process is shucking. So I got it right, man.
So what if they pivoted to Nebraska corn shuckers? That's kind of hard. Would you be down?
Like the shucks?
I mean, the shucker fuckers.
The shucks? Oh, shucks.
Fucking disaster, my guy.
Go shucks yourself?
Shuck.
Yeah. So if you are like a gang of chicks that just really want to fuck football players, you call yourselves the shucker fuckers. That's kind of tight. That's kind of tight.
Yes, man. Look at this. We're in, dude. I'm telling you.
Yes, points.
I think it works.
It's a slight rebrand, but it reinvigorates the crowd.
Hey, for that one, I'm willing to change. Not the
Okay.
Clippers, though. Not the Clippers.
Go shuck yourself.
Clappers.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, don't we have like cougars here and shit? Like the P-22. Oh my god.
So I would say if you're a burgeoning team in LA and you're
Burgeoning's the word. Burgeoning's the word.
It's gotta be. It has to be.
son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch, man.
Adam, like, come on.
Oh, man.
Goodbye.
You got me, dude.
Without even like a question.
Have you seen the movie Sniper? It's starring Tom
Bergeron.
He was in Major League. What is it? Bergery?
I think Tom Bergeron's from Dancing with the Stars.
Ah, dang, dude. Dang.
Is it Bergery?
Well, what I should have done is here's what I'm going to do next time.
And is it Burgeon or what is it?
Burgeoning. Like burgeoning. Yeah.
Burgeoning. I think you said burgering, and I was like, gotcha, bitch.
No, I said burgeoning. And so, and that means like you're the beginning of something.
Sure.
Thank you, Webster.
No, I knew Blake didn't know what the fuck it meant.
What?
You're a stupid dumbass.
So if you're a new team, I think, yeah, you could be the Quakes, you could be something cool. But if you have any amount of history, you have a fan base and you have to respect them. And that's
who is the most legendary Clipper player
Ooh.
in the history of Clippers?
well, dude, because it only really we only got good in the 2010s when I became a fan, and that would be, I mean, the greatest is probably Chris Paul. And then now it's Kawhi.
But even like bad teams have like a legit stud,
Elton Brand.
and they're just like struggling on their own.
No, we never did.
But you're thinking about like bad teams that were actually like good in the past, right?
Yeah, like Charles Barkley on the Suns back in the day. It was just like him and then that white dude.
But they were good, and they would make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Because he was so good.
Sure, we never even got close. We never even made the playoffs. We were historically the worst team in the league, and that's why it's cool. That's why it's cool to
Chris
be a Clipper
came in.
fan.
Chris came in.
Yeah.
Legend.
Chris came in, said we're switching the name up.
Baron Davis. I talked with him the other day.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Legend.
Baron Davis. I told him the story, and he was like, cool.
He was like,
bagel.
I don't get it. No, our people reached out to your people. You said no.
No, it was during the season, so he couldn't, and he was playing. But the story is, so the Bear Code and Workaholics, the bitch better have my honey. We instead of we were like, what was the plot? We were gonna give it to Mark Summers, or
we needed Clippers tickets.
Yeah,
and then Mark Summers was there.
No. It happens at the very end. No, remember, like the whole episode is about us trying to get to a Clippers game.
Yep, clip show.
And because your third love, Shrek, like Shrek's, it sucked dick.
Chelsea Niederdeppy.
Yeah. We promised them that we would go to a Clippers game, but we thought we had tickets in hand, so we like do everything to get Clipper tickets. We end up getting to the stadium. We don't have them. But then as we're leaving, I'm wearing the bear coat. Mark Summers is rolling out. He's like, I need that coat. And that's what gets us in the game.
Something like that.
Dude, seems like we could have tightened up that plot a little bit, but it was loose and fun, and that's what people liked about Workaholics.
It seems like you're explaining the bike holiday.
Yes, sir.
It's been a while since I've seen that episode. I just know Durs was in a tank of horchata to win tickets.
Yeah.
I just know that my whole thing in that episode was that I liked Escalades, and I still get people sending me pictures. If they like walk past an Escalade, they're like, I bet you like this. I'm like, it was a show.
Yeah.
Dude, Escalades are pretty fire, though. That was probably the most flex SUV.
That new E1 looks crazy.
That was the most flex SUV you could have for a minute, right?
No, your word of the day is XUV. XUV. That's it.
So now word of the day is just when you flub something. Your word of the day is the dumb
You're
shit.
not allowed to try and talk that.
Blake is burgeoning on learning how to pronounce words.
XUV. What was the better SUV than that? I would say maybe a Tahoe. Tahoes were pretty fire.
I think an Escalade, are they not made by the same company, and the Escalade's just the better version of a Tahoe?
Yeah. They're way better than Tahoes.
Range Rover is always top of the line.
Oh, the range. But that's
Although I think I say in the episode that like a Range Rover's gauche or something. A little too Boca.
you do. You use the word gauche, which gauche is a good word of the day.
That would be very good.
Gauche, fuck yourself.
For sure, when you pitch that joke, I'm like, yeah.
Range Rover. What else was that? I mean, is this the H2 era? That was like the LA Hollywood whip was the.
I think this is a little before.
Oh yeah, they were all over the place, and you always kind of thought it was Turtle from Entourage. Every time you saw it, you're like,
Kind
is
of
that
always.
Turtle?
Is that Turtle? Is that Jerry Ferrara?
Are you guys vibing with the Cybertruck? I see him out and about now, and I'm like,
I will say absolutely hard pass for me. It's like the Operation Try Hard to be cool. They sell. They look fucking doo doo.
Wow, dude.
What was the name of the guinea pig movie?
G-Force or something?
With Zach Galifianakis? Yeah, Adam seems like he's describing the sequel to G-Force 2, Operation Try Hard to Be Cool.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm so lost.
Oh, you got to check. It's like Alvin and the Chipmunks, but with Zach Galifianakis and gerbils. It's
And
good, dude.
guinea pigs.
Really?
Yeah.
And this
really
was like
good.
after he became famous?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This was like he did Hangover, and then his next movie is this gerbil movie?
Yeah, G-Force.
It might have sat on the shelves as things do, and then he did Hangover, and then they were like, let's dust this fucker off.
And then they're like,
like, we got something.
what? And
Yeah.
what was the name of the movie?
G-Force.
I believe it's G-Force.
Wow, I did not. I did not even know that that's something that's real.
I've never seen it, but
That sounds impossible to me, based on the fact that you just named the sequel perfectly.
I think it's about this guy who has pet gerbils. Maybe he lets them go in a tube up his ass. Maybe he doesn't. But he like trains them to like rob or is.
Yeah, Jerry Bruckheimer produced it. I mean,
Yeah, it's a huge movie.
so the log line is a specially trained squad of guinea pigs is dispatched to stop a diabolical billionaire from taking over the world.
print money.
Say gerbils one more time, though, Blake, just so we know you really don't give a fuck.
Well, it's guinea pigs. It's not.
I know,
guinea
but he
pig.
keeps saying gerbils.
Oh, dude, I'm pissed now.
I'm thinking of Richard Gere. That's my bad, dude.
Anyway, yeah,
The Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
You're out.
Dude, yeah.
They had to recall every single one of them because the gas pedal was getting stuck on like
That's
the
rough.
interior or something.
Is that real, man?
Yeah, you would like.
Recalls are common. I don't.
They had to recall every single one of them. That's crazy, dude. There's only like 4,000, but still.
Well, I guess I live in Orange County and Los Angeles, and there's probably just way more here. I see them
Than anywhere.
constantly.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
always seeing them, and they're the ugliest things.
Yeah.
And you know a Happy Dad seltzer?
I like them.
Happy Dad seltzer?
Of
Sure.
course. Yeah.
You know that?
Not
that
quite as good as Ashland, but yes.
not as good as Ashland, not even
Yeah.
close to as good. But they have a wrapped Cybertruck that drives around Newport Beach. And I'm like, oh, it makes me not like their brand. And
Wake up!
I've never had it.
Yeah.
But it makes me not like it. I will say that.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. I don't think I would want to own one, but I would if I was on vacation, I think it'd be fun as fuck to rent one.
Well, sure, but it'd be fun as fuck to rent just ATVs for the day, but you're not going to commute.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's like
true.
I feel like that's kind of what I just
the point counterpoint, bro. You just got burgeoned.
Yeah, that's burgeoning.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to drive it every day, Durs. Correct?
You just got burgeoned, bro. And that's a
version.
And that's a XUV, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to own one, but I'm happy they exist. I think that they're cool. No. I just don't want them in my driveway.
I've just initially seen the pictures of them. I'm like, oh shit, this is straight up out of RoboCop. These are going to be so dope.
Very Total Recall.
Yeah, now that you see them on the street, I'm like,
I do not think they're cool. I think they are hideous. I think I actively dislike them. And I thought they were, and it makes me like them a little more that I found out that they're not that expensive.
Right.
Like they are expensive cars or new cars, but like I thought they were like $200,000 or $250,000 or something. And
damn.
you can get them for like $60,000-$70,000.
Not yet. I think that they're 100 right now. But they're coming out with a motor that's 70.
Oh.
I thought I just looked it up.
Freaking see ya.
Well, that's because they crash into the wall and the accelerator gets stuck. So they're like,
oh, so if you could get like an old one that will crash into the wall for $60,000. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hot discount.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, you just got to be on your toes.
Okay, so the price of the Cybertruck starts at $81,000. So I was off.
And those are available now?
You guys meet in the middle.
And that's what it says. The price of the Cybertruck, 81, and goes up to 100.
Ooh.
Freaking see ya.
I think the ones that are 100 are shipping now.
And the next model is starting at 60 grand.
Right.
But
and again, not cheap, but pretty cool.
I think the only way they would be cool is if they were 3 times bigger. Like they were humongous. Like they take up 2 lanes on the freeway. That would be fucking cool, dude.
And that's cool.
I think that's a problem, Blake.
Yeah, that's cool to you.
I think that would be cool if it was just...
The one that they drove out originally at like the show or whatever was larger. It was bigger than this one.
Yeah, I want it to be gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of just a little bit bigger than a Toyota truck.
Have you guys ever seen those 6x6 G-Wagons?
I have not seen that.
They're like two wheels in the front and then 4 wheels in the back.
God damn.
Hence 6, but like huge G-Wagon with also a pickup bed lifted to the fucking heavens.
This is the way.
They're like $1.5 million.
That's an XUV, baby. I like that. Gimme. What if I was a big truck guy? I don't really carry myself that way, but what if that was my shit?
You should be, man. Like fucking Ashton Kutcher had that giant diesel one.
Blake walks around with small dick energy, but I want you to you to have more bigger dick energy and
yeah, you want me to start swanging nuts?
Yeah, swang some nuts.
Isn't a huge truck small dick energy?
Shh, hey, dude.
No, dude.
I'm trying to get Blake to buy a huge truck. Damn, dude.
Oh, my bad. And we're back, brought to you by Zoa. Yeah, you should. It would be cool if Blake was a weird car guy.
Yeah, I could see that. You're not really an anything kind of guy, are you?
That's the meanest thing anybody's ever said to me, dude.
You kind of have no
redeemable,
remarkable, distinguishable characteristic about yourself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, you get
hair. Way to go.
You got the hair.
So if I just let mine grow, I'm what you are.
Well, you're a Jeep guy, and you have a Jeep.
I love Jeep,
but you don't do. But
Isaac, shut up.
Yeah, but you're not a. What I'm trying to say is, you're not like a.
You're not my friend.
You're not a good friend to me. You could have went to the basketball game with me, and you didn't go. The Jeep. You're like when people say they're Jeep people, They like have dumb tires on it. It's lifted. They go mudding.
I don't like that.
They collect little toy Jeeps. Yeah.
They got the Jeep Wave. I don't do the Jeep Wave. I don't do it. I don't participate.
See, and when you see Durs, he's like a Tesla guy. He won't. When he first got the Tesla, he wouldn't shut up about the Tesla. It was constantly talking about the Tesla, and that was his personality. Yeah. You talked about the Tesla quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you were showing us like charts and shit. It was weird, dude.
Yeah, we were hearing a lot about that Tesla. Yeah.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, specs.
And I feel like I'm just a go fast guy. I'm not really that brand loyal. I just want a vroom vroom. That's kind of my thing when it comes to cars.
Well, you got to get a really, really, really fast one, man. Come on, get a Ripper.
I got a GTS.
Hello.
It's pretty damn fast.
Hello.
Is that fast anymore? I'm not trying to be flying the ointment here.
Well, it's not a Tesla. It isn't a Tesla, but it's fucking fast. You push the
This is a Macan GTS?
Nope, this is a Panamera.
Oh, this
GTS.
is a Panamera.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh man.
Beautiful bean footage.
You know who would like this conversation? Kyle.
It's a V8, the GTS? The GTS is a V8, correct?
I do believe so, yes.
Right.
Wow.
But it's not a turbo. It's naturally aspirated V8. Is that what we're talking about here?
It's not a turbo. It's not a turbo.
But it sounds better than the turbo, I would argue.
Oh, I don't know.
See, this is when I'm like, oh man, I wish I was a car guy. This would be fucking intriguing.
So you would know what the hell we're talking about, because it's all about the sounds.
Yeah, but really, I'm like,
I will say I don't want to get a Tesla or electric car because the sound sucks. Like I like the turning on the car.
Dude, you know how badass it sounds when I pull up to somebody and I go later?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun, but you do both.
Cool. Like I like the loud farts, dude. I like the
Yeah, going through a tunnel and just whoop-whapping is a good time.
Yeah, dude.
I just don't want to go to a gas station anymore. I'm like, when I take my wagon to the gas station, I'm like, people still do this?
how do you know what the new flavors of fucking Zoa are if you're not in the gas station, man?
Yeah,
I go to 7-Eleven. If you want to get an exclusive flavor, they've got mango whoop whap.
Actually, Amazon's a pretty good place for it, too. Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon also sells Zoa.
It's true. Costco. Yeah, Costco.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's that BDE, baby. I love it.
Yeah, but going to the gas station is just like another thing.
I like to go to the gas station because I'm with Blake. I like to go in.
Well, you go to glory holes.
I go there for the glory holes.
Right, and that's...
Are glory holes still a thing?
You can do that at a charging station.
Because there was a glory hole at the truck stop that we used to always go to in high school.
Oh, really?
It was called Truck Haven.
Okay. Allegedly.
Not allegedly. It's what happened. Yeah. And it was called Truck Haven.
Okay.
And Sapa Brothers Truck Haven. And you'd go there. There's glory holes. And if you stuck your dick through it,
they'd chuck your corn.
Yes, points.
A hot babe with whiskers would suck your cock.
A hot babe with whiskers.
Wait. Hold.
Yeah.
Was this your principal, allegedly?
No, obviously I didn't stick my dick through there, but I did. We did all like.
I did suck a handful of dicks.
Go like, holy shit! There is a fucking hole here. Like this is for dick sucking for truckers that just go like, huh?
And that's real.
Who put the hole there?
I know, because we talked about this too, because it's metal. Like, how do you?
Sure.
How do you get through this?
I mean, one of those old school like drill things where you crank it and it's like a wide bit.
Oh yeah, drills, hand drill.
I guess so, but these are also truckers, so they got tools. They got
sure.
And also their dicks are super calloused. Like,
and who's taping it off? Because like they like to tape around the edge.
Oh, is that?
Oh.
Wait, Durs. Wait. What do they do?
Durst knows a lot about these glory holes.
What do they do?
And like, sometimes there'll be handles that they've drilled into the wall to hold on to.
Yeah, who does that? Who does
and
that
then there'll
work?
be a
Yeah.
mirror right here so you can, how people
Look at like to look at themselves.
and you're like, where do they get? Yeah, and you're like, where
Oh.
do they get these little mirrors?
Yeah, or they'll like kind of.
There'll be a little tray for a drink.
I think you could buy them at the truck stop. Yeah, at the
They'll get a pool noodle and they'll make it like a little bit larger. Yeah.
yeah.
I do want to. We should do something called "Pimp My Glory Hole," where we like soup up gas station. We cross the country, and we go in. We go, "Whoa, this is what you call a glory hole? How old's this thing?" And then we pimp it up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I like that.
That would be fucking.
We put in
sick.
some Bose speakers to set the mood.
Pimp my glory.
Brought to you by Pornhub.
It's just a full aquarium. You're just wet.
Yeah,
You're just standing in an aquarium. There's fish. Yeah, there's fish all around you.
there's those fish that like chew the dead skin off your feet, and like I guess it kind of adds something.
This is Exhibit is kind of I haven't heard a lot from Exhibit. I'm sure he might
Yeah, where's he at?
Yeah, it's true.
be looking for some work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
X still has to give it to us, and I want him to give us Pimp My Glory Hole.
Yeah, I
That'd be
like
great.
it.
And it go. Hey, go
yeah,
ahead and
so-
stick your dick in there. See how soft that is.
I mean, this place was wild.
Oh, that is good.
This place was wild because we would get there and we would be so drunk. Like that's where you would go to like sober up at the end of the night, and it's like 4.
Hey, let's go to the glory hole and sober up.
Let's go to the glory hole.
I'm sorry. Is this on like a freeway?
Yeah, what? Take us through this.
Yeah, it's off the side of the freeway. It's called Truck Haven.
Okay, allegedly.
That was like en route for going from like home to home.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of ways, but not. It's like a few miles.
We would drive 40 miles drunk.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that far. We were living in the suburbs, so like it was very
Yeah.
close to like the country and the interstate. Where like as soon as you left Omaha, there's
Right.
nothing for
Yeah.
5,000
Yeah.
miles.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was like the place that the truckers stopped to get gas before they head out of town or stopped to fill back
Sure.
up or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they fill back up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
they
they do.
so we would go there out to like sober up and eat pancakes and eggs and shit because they had like a diner.
You got Blake. Pancakes and eggs.
No, I'm like, do you trust those pancakes? What's in the batter? Something.
Oh yeah, it was great, dude.
Oh
It was,
boy.
it was great.
Come on now.
But you would
Come on.
see the little lot lizards slurping about,
Yeah.
just wiggling through, and you're
Okay.
just like, oh man, this is a wild ride. And so I always thought it was funny remember when I first met Kyle. He kept saying how he wants to be a trucker. Remember how I always say that?
Yeah.
And it got me
Right.
thinking why. And it's the glory holes. It's the
Right.
it's the lot lizards
It's the pancakes. It's the pancakes.
and the pancakes is
It's the metaphor. If I could just drive away from all these problems. Hey man.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, there you are.
It is a trip though, like because when we were on tour, we did drive. Did we drive to Nebraska?
yeah. We drove to Nebraska from Kansas City.
From Kansas City.
And it was Tulsa to Kansas City to Omaha.
Mhm.
And you'd just be on the long, lonesome highway, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it'd be like porn barn, and it would just be like this huge barn of porno. Like, what the hell happens there?
Yeah.
That seems cool.
People buy porno.
Is that not a thing in California? I feel like driving up to Wisconsin from Chicago, that was like a big deal.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know exactly the porn barn that Blake is talking about, and guess what? There's
Yeah.
a glory hole there too.
Allegedly.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
That's where I want my glory hole.
I think
because
we-
they don't serve pancakes there, I'm guessing.
I think we pulled up in one and there's like little peep show things where you can like put the video in and the guy would just come in and be like, "You're not allowed to jack off in here." And I'm like, yeah,
Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I'm 18 and a half years old. I'm
Yeah.
not jacking off here,
Well,
but I need to see some porno.
might-
This was 1974.
Yeah. This was
I'm going to start saying "mind you" at the end of sentences, by the way.
Wait,
That's
this
my
is
thing of the day.
because you're that old.
This is 1974, mind you.
Because you're that old.
I'm that old, mind you.
Yeah, I remember going into the porn barn in outside of Omaha.
Thank you, Blake.
And going, I was like looking, like just checking it all out because I've never. It was like literally the first time. I'm 18 years old. It's the first time we were like, let's go.
Taking it all in.
18 in a day.
Yeah, and we were so high.
Yeah.
My nautical star tattoo was fresh.
Mind you.
You know,
Bro, let's smoke weed and go to the porn bar.
and go to the porn barn. We went to the porn barn.
Uh-huh.
And we're just like all kind of looking, checking it out. And then I kind of wandered in the back room and looked at
Where'd Adam go?
the like little rooms to jerk off in. And I'm looking at it
Where's
and being like,
Adam?
oh, this is crazy. There's a glory hole there. And then a guy's behind me and he's like, are you using this?
Yeah. So polite. So polite.
He's like, excuse me. Mind you, are you using this?
Pardon me.
That's not how it works.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
And I go,
I'll ask for you.
Are you done with the glory?
I'm a burgeoning porn collector,
Yeah.
and I'm just here to collect some pornos.
Yeah, me and my friends rented an XUV, came out here. We're high as fuck. I was just about to burgeon this glory hole, mind you.
Blake, the more you try and use that as a joke, Blake, it doesn't take it away. No.
I like it. I like it.
You're trying to own it, and guess
You're
what?
crazy.
We own you.
Oh, fuck.
I just remember the sections and like kind of browsing around and then seeing like the most and you guys come at me like how I came at you last week. The most normal looking dad in like a suit.
Yeah, what's normal?
Going exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. What is normal to you?
It was like Kelsey Grammer from Frasier.
Okay.
Just like arms full in the gay porno section. And I was just like, is he even a gay guy?
Well, he's for sure closeted, and that's how he gets his fix.
I don't know.
Maybe he's reselling. Maybe he's a reseller.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
maybe
It was like-
he's got to collect them all. Yeah.
That's probably true.
He looks at you and go, it's not what it looks like. I'm reselling.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
These are worth a lot of money, mind you.
He's like Gus from Cinderella, where he's got all the corn. He's just got a whole stack of freaking porno up to the ceiling.
Yeah, we know Gus.
Is Gus
Okay, cool.
the cow?
No, he's a mouse. He's the fat mouse.
The fuck is Gus?
You don't know Gus from Cinderella?
No,
Come
no, I'm a
on,
40-year-old man. How do I know Gus from Cinderella?
Yeah, when when Cinderella came out, that was like, it was a cracking ass Disney movie.
That was like the
By the way,
50s.
yeah, you weren't born when Cinderella came out, mind you.
Mind you.
Well done, Adam. When did Cinderella come out?
Cinderella was popping. That was like a
Yo, it came out in 1636.
Gus-
1634.
yeah, but it was still cracking in the 90s.
Well, I know Becca just put it in the chat. I recognize this character, but
Yeah, that's Gus. He's a legend.
it's because you have two daughters, right? And you watch.
We don't watch Disney. Nobody watches old Disney movies anymore. That is straight
What?
from my childhood.
Why does no one watch old Disney movies? 1950, by the way.
Because like animation like that, you got to be like CGI Pixar. That's where it's at. Come on.
No, dude, the OG shit is hot.
Kids don't like that shit.
No, they do. And the entry point, Adam's very familiar with reaching the entry point. Iron Giant,
The Crest.
Iron Giant.
modern crest.
I mean, Iron Giant is a flawless film.
Iron Giant, and that's how you get back to the animation. Then you're watching The Rescuers. You're dipping back into it, baby.
None of that is Disney, by the way. That is outside of Disney. That is like Fox Animation.
It's on the Disney app.
Well, Iron Giant, I believe, was Fox.
But if we're just talking about OG animation, like my kids watch 101 Dalmatians. On God.
Yeah, that actually really pisses me the fuck off, Blake,
Okay.
that your family doesn't watch any Disney. That really pees my biscuit.
And what's the cutoff? Is it Aladdin throwback?
Yeah, Aladdin is throwback at this point.
Okay, my kids love that shit. Beauty and the Beast is amazing.
Really?
Blake, so when you take your children to Disneyland, are they like, who the fuck are these characters? What is this? Why are we even here? This place sucks? Or do you not take them to Disneyland? Because
now there's Star Wars. Star Wars is like, that's still on and popping.
have you taken them to Disneyland?
I've taken my children to Disneyland. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just checking.
Free times, mind you.
Won't let him watch the movies, but
I'm not a huge fan of Disneyland. I think that place is kind of trifling.
Sus? Are you gonna say sus?
yeah, you were.
Does it trifle you a bit?
Kind of a little trifling. Big Disney. I don't know. California Land, I'm in. Disneyland.
California Adventure?
Yeah, that place
Okay.
is sick.
He's like, I don't know what it's called, mind you.
I mean, my son is obviously too young to go to Disneyland, but
Nah, throw him on.
Yeah.
Throw him on Space Mountain.
You'd be surprised. Get him on the teacup, scramble his brain.
True, but I think Disneyland's cool. It's like quaint and it's old timey. I like that shit. I think it's rad.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You got to remember, Blake's from California. He's seen it all.
I'm not a Disney adult or anything. I'm just not that guy, pal.
No one said you were. Relax.
Okay,
Well,
chill
dude,
out.
me either. But you could still like Disneyland without like wearing the denim jacket and fucking putting all the pins on and fucking.
No, Blake's scared.
No,
Blake's scared he's going to get sucked in.
You're either all in.
Well, the Disneyland adults.
I'm the one who knew Gus Gus. Fuck y'all. Y'all aren't Disney. I know
Well-
Disney.
We're not. It's not an argument of who knows Disney or not,
Yeah.
man.
Well, it seems like it's getting that way. You guys are saying I don't like Disney. I don't expose my children to Disney. You guys
Well, you don't.
Children.
Well, you don't.
Don't say exposing children in the same sense. You're the one who said, like, you know Gus Gus, that then you forbid your children from watching Gus Gus? Weird.
Yeah, because it's probably really problematic. I'm not going to watch Cinderella. It's fucking...
Oh
We learn from our history.
God.
That's why I got,
Oh.
I can't remember the racist movie. Anyway, all of them
Oh.
on repeat.
A Time to Kill.
Oh.
Is that racist?
Well, I think A Time to Kill is about, like, racism and, like...
Well, sure, but I think it's on the right side of things, right?
Sure.
Well, actually, I only watched it up to a certain point and then I turned it off.
I got to change it.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I got to change this.
Oh.
James Wood.
Yeah. Well, then you just explain to your children, like, oh, it was a different time. Like, and then you explain,
Women had to wear glass shoes.
Yeah.
you explain to them, you go, well, my grandparents, they were all racist.
Right.
And grandpa used to be racist. And then he became less racist as he got older and society changed.
Mm-hmm.
Less The thing about grandpa is now he's less racist.
Less racist.
He's way less racist. Way less racist now.
He doesn't
Because-
say it. He thinks it, but he doesn't say it.
because times have changed.
Times have changed.
And I am the first one that is not racist.
Yeah,
And
I'm not. Grandpa's
you'll probably-
less.
It's like the first one to go to college in the family. I'm actually the first non-racist in my family.
Yeah, grandpa's less.
Les, I'm not. And you're actually probably going to be so not racist that it'll end up being racist. Yeah, kind of racist. How
Yeah.
not racist you are. Yeah.
Being kind of racist. Yeah. You're going to
Mhm.
hate grandpa. For
yeah. No, for sure you're going to end up hating grandpa. Yeah, without a doubt.
It's the circle of hate.
But I lucked out and I had kids old enough that they're not going to get. Grandpa will be dead by the time they end up hating grandpa, by the time they're old enough to hate grandpa. Yeah, thank goodness. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
dodge-
Thank God.
they'll dodge
Thank
that.
God.
They'll dodge that.
Blake, no Jungle Book?
Jungle Book rocks. None of these movies play in my home.
Problematic. I was testing you. It's actually problematic. You said it rocks.
None of these movies play in my home.
Mm.
It just don't. The old Disney just it doesn't hit.
Did you guys watch Tailspin as children?
What, Tailspin?
Yeah.
I did not. No, I thought that was
Remember how sick that tiger in a suit was?
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan, like when Idris Elba was on The Wire, I was like, this is Shere Khan.
Mm-hmm.
Did he play
Yeah.
Shere Khan later?
I don't know. I
I have no idea. I kind of don't remember exactly who you're talking about. I remember watching Tailspin, but I don't remember.
You don't know Gus Gus?
He was like the bad guy business suit tiger. He was
Yeah.
sick. That show was fucking sick. I'm gonna go watch the episode where they like tried to mail a letter super cheap, but then it needed to get there. It was a real they
What-
sent it F class,
Yeah, we need an episode number.
and then they ended up taking it themselves.
If somebody could DM Anders the episode number of Tailspin,
Yeah, slide into Durz's DMs.
This shit works, man. People know. Oh my God, look.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, voices Shere Khan in the 2016 live-action film The Jungle Book. Idris Elba.
Wow.
How did I pull that?
How did you do that?
pull that?
He does have a cool voice. I'm acting opposite Idris Elba in a animated movie that
What?
should come out next year. Yeah.
What?
Now we're talking.
Popo
Now we're talking.
Yeah. Me and Idris Elba, we play dogs. Couple of dogs.
Are you going to a rap party with him or what?
Well, it's an animated movie, so there's not really a rap party, but I'm sure there'll be some kind of premiere that I'll go to and chop it up with my boy Idris.
You should throw one. Just throw one yourself. Throw a
Yeah,
party.
invite him out.
Yeah, dude, he's a cool motherfucker.
He's so cool. He's probably the coolest.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
I think he would have made a great James Bond.
Oh yeah.
It's
Kinda
kind of
bums
a
that-
bummer
yeah.
that didn't change hands like 10 years
Yeah.
ago. I know we got
dude.
some good what's his name movies recently.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel
Yeah.
Craig, I like those.
Yeah, he rocks.
Mhm.
But man, getting a 10 years younger Idris running around doing shit would have been sick.
That would have been so sick, dude. That would
Yeah.
have been a game changer. I would have really enjoyed that.
Instead, can we announce it here, Blake?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go
Please
ahead.
do.
You guys,
Please
it's gonna be. I know there's a lot of like Aaron Taylor Johnson shit. That's
Yeah.
smoke and mirrors, baby. Blake Anderson,
Yeah.
Yep.
you heard it here first. Is the next
Hey.
Bond.
Burgeoning.
Yeah, baby. Keeping them alive.
Just a little sneak peek. Can you do James Bond for us?
Yeah.
Bond. James Bond.
Yeah,
Actually, not bad.
that's sick. Kind of works
Thank you.
Yeah, Durs, can you do it? You do it.
in like a real like. If
Yeah.
I was in this movie and I had to say this iconic line in
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the scenario,
So
Yeah.
Blake just did it, and I thought that was really good.
Yeah. That you just pulled your dick out of the glory hole, and the guy's like, "Wait, what was your name, though?" And then,
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's cool.
Bond, James Bond.
You're out of breath. You came so hard, you're out of breath. I like that.
Yeah, this guy was just working me.
Yeah, but
I
you're
imagine.
you're not fucking him. You're just put your dick through a glory hole.
Yeah, but he took his time, and
He took his soul.
He like
sucked your
he sucked
soul
the
out.
soul out of my dick.
Okay. And
I like to
there's-
think he gave me a little roller coaster, like a little up and down, a little not yet, and I go, oh fuck, this guy's good.
glory holes are funny because for sure it's so like you imagine a chick sucking your dick, right?
No,
I imagine nothing. I imagine just the shadows.
I imagine nothing. No, I don't imagine.
Well, then why the glory hole? Then why not just get your dick sucked in the bathroom stall?
Because you're getting blown by a dude and you don't want to admit it, but you're on the road and you need some fucking dome.
Yeah, so but you're imagining that it's a chick. That's what I'm saying.
I
Oh,
thought you
yeah,
meant me. I'm like, no, I imagine that it's not a chick. I thought you meant like in my summation.
No. If you were to put your dick through a glory hole, you are imagining that it is a girl on the other side. But 100% of the time, it is not a girl. Not a girl.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not a girl. It's not a girl. It never will be a girl. It's not.
I do not a girl.
I just want to
It's not a girl. In the history of the world,
I imagine
wonder
it's
how-
Bond. James Bond.
I wonder what the percentage is of an actual woman sucking the dick through the glory hole in the
Under
real world.
one.
Not
It's
not,
under one.
Oh, way under one. It's
Yeah.
0.000001.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
You
wonder how
figured it
much they're. I mean, they're still probably really in use, right?
Blake, it's like you still believe in Santa Claus. What do you mean? Because how did the presents get there?
Wait, it's not. It's not.
But it could
There's not a
be.
beautiful maiden on the other side of the wall.
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
Bond. James Bond.
That was yours. I had him.
Is that pretty good?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't
Crikey.
take back. Crikey. Oh, fuck off.
Money penny.
Real quick, I just want to address this.
Okay, please.
Okay.
Yesterday,
Mm.
package thief
Mm.
Hate
at the
that.
house.
Hate that.
Broad daylight.
Dude, your house too, and you live in a little cul-de-sac. It's kind of
Wow.
hard to get down there to.
It's very hard. And I
Yeah.
got the cameras.
Mm.
Can't make out the plates exactly, but I'm going to
Mm.
get this fucking lady.
Mm.
This lady gets out of her Volvo.
Mm.
So this is a V on V crime
Betrayed by your own kind.
by my own people
Yeah.
and just walks up to my house pretending she's on her phone. And I'm like, okay, she's good.
Wow.
Picks up the package, goes right back to her car, drives away. I post the video on like the local like neighbors app or whatever. And
I
someone's
love
like,
that.
she fucking robbed my neighbor too.
Dude,
we're going to get her. We're going to get her.
So when
your boobs are huge.
So remember when I explained my Clipper story and the security guard, the entire next day, I imagined like if I did snap and like how I would beat him up and destroy him and like what. And I also like got really violent in my dream, my daydream about how I would maybe bite his face off.
Yes, Adam, I fisted this person.
Yeah. Did you then think like I would have came out with a revolver, shot her once in the leg, got my package back?
Yeah.
The scenario, which
did you get really violent in your mind like I did, or okay? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And by the way, I just want to note, people say scenario now, and we all used to say scenario, and for whatever reason, we're saying scenario now. So the scenario that it was in my head was
that's your word. Scenario.
I come out because I was home. I was in the garage working out.
Yeah, you were.
No big deal. I was working out for this now fantasy that I have, where I come out. She's walking towards the car, and I go, excuse me. And then she just drops it and keeps walking. But just before she gets off my property line, I grab her by the fucking hair. And just drag her back, holding her out like this as she's spazzing.
Slaying about.
Yeah, she's all over.
Whoa! Yeah, so she like immediately like had a stroke of some sort. Or,
I'm wringing her neck, and then I got the phone out over here. And I'm like 911. We got one straight out of Ghostbusters. That was my thing. I was like, am I gonna have to like? What am I doing? Am I grabbing this person? Am I holding them down for the police? Am I just taking a picture of the license plate of the car, and that's like the easier way?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, Blake, do you get like that?
Or is this like the perfect opportunity to like curb someone?
Yeah, curb stomp. Now, because when something like that happens to me,
light her on fire.
When someone does something to me and it feels like they've like stolen from you or you've been violated anyway.
You've been violated. Yeah, you've been violated.
Or they won't let you back to your seat.
They won't let me go back to my seat, and it's the fourth quarter of a playoff game.
Yeah.
I immediately, the next day, or even like on the car ride home, I was just imagining how how this fight would have gone down and how I would have punched through his face, and then I would have elbowed the other guy. Then the cops would have come, and they like couldn't get me off of him because I'm biting his face off.
Eating his throat.
Eating his throat.
And if the Clippers organization is listening right now, total hypothetical. He's not biting anyone's face off.
It's a hypothetical. I'm not doing it. But it's like when Sandy.
This is preventative.
It's like when Sandy Hook happened.
Okay.
And I remember.
Adam, here. You've got the floor.
No, sir, I don't like it.
And Durs and I, this was important. Adam, you got the floor.
Yeah.
No. What's going? Why? You liked Sandy Hook? You were pro Sandy Hook? You fucking scumbag? What are you saying here, Blake?
Well, it's been Blake's bowing out because he doesn't think it happened.
It doesn't think it happened. Yeah, you're that guy? God, you suck.
Actors, hired actors. Go ahead, Adam. I'm with you. Sandy Hook.
When Sandy Hook happened, I was so mad, right? I felt like as a society, we were violated by this fucking piece of shit that did it. My ex-girlfriend I think I might have told this on the podcast.
You did.
Yeah, I was in my bathroom and she walked in and caught me like choking out the air. Like I was like in the bathroom, like acting like I was getting the shooter. And I'm like, is that a normal thing or does everyone do that? And I know that Durs does that to some extent, from what just happened. Yeah. Do you do that too, Blake? Or are me and Durs do we have more testosterone than you?
We're just freaking alphas, dog.
I don't know.
Me and my guy, Adam,
I don't need
alphas.
it. I don't need any of this because my truck is so fucking big, dude.
Where my alphas at?
Mine, you can see me coming down the fucking street in my huge H4, baby.
Yeah. Okay, but when there's a you don't let your children watch Disney movies and you don't care about the kids at Sandy Hook. Okay, but you got a big truck.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Fair enough.
Wow.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Well, I feel like you're putting words in my mouth, but
Yeah, you play it out. You got to play it out.
So do you get, when something like that happens to you, do you think of how you could physically harm that person?
But do you think of it ending right or wrong? I always think like, oh no, like I just killed this person by accident.
I always go a little too far. Like when I thought about eating this man's face, I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have eaten his face. I should not have eaten his face.
Right.
That could get me in trouble.
That mugshot was just the blood here.
yeah, no, these kind of things don't trigger me to like that point. I think the only time I have like those scenarios run through my head would be like a home invasion. If someone were to come into my home, I would have to.
I mean, I had that too.
Take crazy measures.
And I had the same thoughts, you know.
Blake,
but for like a package, for not letting me in a seat, for messing up my, you put mayonnaise on my turkey sandwich, and I said no mayo at freaking Jersey Mike's. I'm not gonna go crazy.
Well, see that wouldn't do it. The Jersey Mike's mayo wouldn't do it. That's an accident.
but that's an accident. Unless they write on the bag, no mayo for you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
if they wrote no mayo for you, bitch, I'm burning their house down while their family sleeps at their home.
I'm biting faces. Yeah.
In my mind. I'm not doing that, but in my mind.
In my mind's eye.
I don't.
Mind you, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. You're a burgeoning.
Right. He wouldn't do that, mind you, but he's thinking of it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't really.
Okay. All right.
I don't focus on that stuff.
You'd never. So do you take a shit once a week or something? Like, what's bottled up in you? How do you play guitar at night and express yourself that way?
How do I get rid of my rage? I don't have.
Yeah. How do you get rid of your toxic male energy?
I feel like, I don't really have that much.
Low T.
Why are we friends again? I can't. I'm
Low
trying
T.
to put my finger on it here.
And have you been tested for low T or?
No, what would be some symptoms? Me not having visions of killing people?
Not knowing what the symptoms are.
Yeah, I think this.
Oh, okay. I might have low T. I might need to check my T.
I think this. Yeah, I think.
How's your tea?
I might need to check my T.
I'm actually afraid because I'm like, because in your 40s, that's when men start to take tea, dude. That's when you get the tea. And I kind of want to take some tea because I'm like, with like aches and pains and that kind of thing, it's supposed to help. You're supposed to feel better.
Sure.
So I'm like, with my many ailments, I'm like, maybe that's just one thing to add.
Teed up.
With the chiropractor and the acupuncturist and the body work and the physical therapy and the tea.
Let me know when you get on that tea.
Maybe that's the X factor.
Give me some tea.
I feel like tea is becoming like lip filler for chicks. You
Yeah,
just
I
like
think
at
so.
a point you're like, we're all doing it, right?
Well, all guys are just getting tea. Testosterone.
What's the side effects?
Just being cool as shit and jacked as fuck.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, sign me up. That sounds freaking cool to me, dude. I'm a dude.
Also, bloody shit.
But I'm also kind of like, I don't think I'm like, because I have these crazy thoughts when something like that happens. Like I do get like, I have this like bottled up like
bloodlust
rage within me.
Yeah.
I don't want more of that rage. I have a perfect amount where it doesn't actually come out. And I'm during the argument with this guy.
Sounds like you sassed your way into a basketball game the other day. So
I'm a dude.
It wasn't even that much sass. It really wasn't. In hindsight, I was being fairly polite. I was just saying, I'm not going to go back with you. There is.
Unhand me.
Oh, Adam, but do you think there's some of that is you considering that you're a public figure? What if you were just an average Joe and you'd be like, fuck you, man? Like that shit could come back to you.
No, because I've never been that way. I've never been like, fuck you, man.
But you're a child star.
I was not a child star. We became famous at the exact same time.
Children.
Quiet on set.
Not Durs, rookie of the year, baby.
Yeah, so I think it's just bottled up in me, and I don't want more of that because I don't want it to come out. I don't want it to actually come out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
it feels like you're laying the groundwork for for a murder right now, where you're like,
yeah, I'm worried. I've been
well, if you check that episode of the podcast, clearly I'm insane.
I'm so deep in O.J. Simpson shit right now, and everything you're saying is like really alarms are going off.
Well, that
really
being
bad.
said, mind you,
How deep are you? How much deeper can you get than just watching a couple shows?
I'm reading his book. I'm watching shows. Yeah, I'm so deep.
Blake's big into the estate.
I'm so deep.
well, no, this is Blake's weird thing. It's like we just have this rage that's in us that then never really comes out.
I think this is. Yes.
Your thing is you truly love serial killers and you love
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm intrigued by the psychology of a murderer. I think it is I like that aspect. I think it's very intriguing. How a person like you
yes,
could be driven to murder. It's
not me.
You're
Allegedly.
giving me your case, okay? I hear it already.
But see, the thing is you have to have like these outbursts, which I don't have. They're all in my mind, my outbursts.
Let's keep them there.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's an
they're not
inburst.
out. The OJ's thing is like he was like a wife beater. He was super violent.
Rage issues.
Yeah.
Extreme. Maybe brought on by CTE.
The fact that he didn't get his brain checked out is crazy.
Well, now they're going to check it out, right?
Maybe.
No, they're not. He's getting cremated. Or he was cremated.
It's science.
They should just take a little slice.
They're like, just give us a little piece of the brain. Give us a little piece of the brain.
He's not. And also, why not? Why not?
Yeah. I don't know.
I kind of want to get mine. Man, I probably have CT from the cement truck. Probably shook something loose. I mean, goddamn.
Again, it seems like he's laying the groundwork.
Yeah, man, we've got it.
Definitely CT. So who knows what could happen?
So who knows what I'm capable of?
It's science.
Yeah.
Who knows what I'm capable of? Security guard. I think his name was Victor outside the Lexus Lounge at the Crypto.com arena.
There it is.
There he is.
Adam's like, I think the name I found
Allegedly.
on Google was Victor.
Hey, I'll see you at Game 5.
Adam, if it happens again, can you just do the Mark Wahlberg from Fear chest pound, please?
Oh, gosh.
And then find the owner and be like, my chest, this bruise.
I was actually pretty polite during the moment. The rage, that's how it always works. It's like when I'm in an argument, I'm never the guy that's like yelling back at the person. I'm always like, yeah, okay, all right. And then when I get in my car and I'm driving away is when all the rage comes back.
When you get home to Chloe.
Well, no.
You're punching your steering wheel.
I'm not even punching my steering wheel. I'm like thinking of all the things I should have said, in the moment, but I'm just too.
And you're going what, 90, 95 miles per hour?
Oh, I'm definitely speeding. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just white knuckle. Just.
I'm like, they're gonna take my car away because I drive to my physical therapy place in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I go there every morning.
I should have killed him.
I drive 120 miles an hour there. I get on the freeway and you get on the freeway and it's the second exit. I can get up to 120 and get over and I'm done.
So you're on for just a moment.
Just a moment. I just punch
Allegedly.
it. I go 120 and then I get off.
Punching a long on-ramp in California, that's a good time.
Oh, it's the best, dude.
Hold up.
It's the best.
Like, why do they even make them like that? They're hella long and straight.
And I'm smoking weed a lot of the time. I'm smoking weed a lot of the time.
Allegedly.
I'm worried about you.
Dude,
the take-backs and apologies have turned into a full-on indictment.
He's just laying the groundwork.
This is bad. This is bad.
No. By the way, to make it worse is to go, no, of course I'm kidding.
That's all a joke.
Oh, this is just.
This is nothing I can't fix at a glory hole at a truck stop.
Mind you.
That's how I suck the rage out, Keith.
XUV.
Any takebacks, any apologies, any epic slams?
I'm kind of getting excited. Our next episode is episode 200. Maybe there's something big brewing. Who knows?
Can we, next time we go on the road, and I don't know how they do this, but can we do a tea test at our next live show?
Absolutely. That would be awesome.
I think that'd be cool and fun, guys.
Here's what we do.
Yeah.
We go if I would like the next big show to like be in Vegas or somewhere cool.
That would
like a
be
big
awesome.
party place.
Yeah.
That'd be a little pap.
We go, we get a doctor, we do the T-test before in sealed envelopes.
Yes.
Okay. They
Yeah.
give us
We
the
get Tom
envelopes.
Bergeron to announce.
That's actually a really good idea. We get Tom Bergeron. Or do we get Jeff
Isaac.
Dunham? Do we get Jeff Dunham
Oh, okay.
to come out and the dummy does it for us?
I thought you were going to say Jeff Foxworthy, but Maury actually is probably the most one-to-one.
Povich? Is that what his name is?
Yeah, Maury Povich.
Oh,
That's a sick last
Legend.
name. I don't think I
Povich?
ever thought that. Povich?
Bro's a legend.
Yeah.
That's
a
my guy
legend.
Povich.
Popo.
Well, I was thinking someone that is in Vegas. Like he rolls over from the Luxor.
Carrot Top or the Blue Man Group.
Oh, the Blue Man Group just comes and does drums as we
That's
That'd be
something.
Yeah, that's a great
Um,
call. Hopefully, we're coming to Vegas. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Isaac.
Isaac, get on it. Yeah, I think finding out where our T. I bet we're gonna be surprised. What if Blake has the highest T
Whoever has the lowest T,
and I have 0 T?
Yeah,
There's a
maybe
chance.
that's.
I mean, it's possible. My body's falling apart.
I think whoever has the lowest T, the other people pay for their T.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
And that's
idea.
just a soft way of me saying,
You're
like,
saying,
I'm not hanging out with you guys unless your T's up.
Okay. Teed up.
And you could also have low T, Durs. So like,
To which I say, guys, I need a little help.
Really?
I need a little help.
I would love if I have the lowest. I would love some help paying for my T.
Okay.
Yeah. It would also explain why my dick's shrinking. But like any other let's see.
How much does tea cost?
Some just popped up in the chat here.
Oh, by the way, dude, I just went to my guy today, my bodywork guy. Dude, full on chub.
It's not body work with this guy.
Full on chub. He was shaking it loose today. It was
Hello.
actually a little. It was embarrassing. Today was embarrassing.
It's the best.
Anyways,
Episode 200 coming at you next week.
It's just my man's just laying the groundwork.
no takebacks or apologies from me.
He's capable of murder and he gets boners.
Episode 200 is going to be a big one. Please tune in.
Is that next week?
One.
Next
Yeah, I
week.
think
Next
so.
step. Next step,
Wow.
baby.
Next up, baby.
All right.
We made it.
What a
We
world we
made
live
it.
in.
And this was another episode of
This is important. Well,
I teed up.
yeah.
I didn't see no speed bump. I teed off.
Yeah.
I like that.